In the last half hour, the missed chances to identify terror attack threats in the last 4 hours. Earlier today, Manchester terror attack could have been stopped. Government report finds yesterday report Manchester attack could have been prevented. Bombing of Ariana Grande concert may have been prevented. Report terror inquiry MI5 may have stopped attack on Manchester Arena. Sky podcast could Manchester attack have been avoided? Manchester terror attack could have been prevented. Report Ariana Grande Manchester bombing tweet among 2017's most popular Manchester attack could have been stopped. Had cards fallen differently? Ben Wallace on Manchester attack report there is definitely no cover-up. Manchester attack could have been prevented. Inquiries conclusions about Manchester attack are damning for MI5. Manchester Arena bombing might have been stopped. Review says MI5 assessment intelligence will always be imperfect. Manchester Arena attack could have been stopped. Review Manchester terror attack might have been averted. Review Manchester report highlights need to prosecute all returning jihadists. Manchester bombing could have been stopped. Had cards fallen differently? Manchester attack could have been prevented. Report says opportunities missed to stop Manchester attack. British security had intel about Manchester concert bomber. Manchester attack opportunities missed to stop bomber. Could the Manchester Arena bombing have been stopped? Manchester attack might have been averted. Review government to pay full £9.8 million grant requested by Greater Manchester Police. Victim's brother says it's a mug's game to assign blame. Manchester terrorist might have been averted. UK review finds brother of Manchester Arena victim says it's a mug's game to assign blame. Video Amber Rudd says Manchester attack might have been averted. MI5 may have been able to stop Manchester terror attack. Inquiry finds Manchester Arena terror attack could have been prevented. Says new report Manchester concert terror attack might have been averted. UK review says Manchester bombing might have been averted. Manchester bombing the victim's bombing of UK concert could have been avoided. Deadly Manchester terror attack could have been averted. Manchester Arena bomb attack could have been stopped. Report finds MI5 could have stopped the Manchester Arena bombing. Report finds UK review Manchester concert attack might have been stopped. Report finds Manchester bombing could have been avoided. Manchester bombing could have been stopped. Britain says conceivable Manchester attack might have been stopped. Manchester concert attack preventable. Interior Minister Manchester bombing could have been avoided. Report finds Manchester attack could have been avoided. Report finds review finds Manchester attack could have been stopped. MI5 knew about Manchester bomber months before attack. Manchester attack could have been stopped. Terrorism MI5 might have been able to stop Manchester attack. Report finds Manchester bombing could have been avoided. MI5 is cleared of serious mistakes over Manchester attack in the last 7 days. Bomb-making video used by Manchester attacker resurfaces. Forgotten Ira bomb anniversary marked. Paul McCartney donates album for Barrow. Manchester bombing victims. Paul McCartney donates album for Barrow bombing victims. Manchester victim's mum to Trump stop the hate. In the last month, Manchester bombing survivor dies suddenly. Grandmother collapses from shock. Manchester bombing survivor dies hours before her mother. Noel Gallagher Oasis song at Manchester attack vigil was beautiful. Manchester Arena terror attack survivor dies from diabetes. Cardiff boy, 17, found guilty of planning ISIS-inspired attack on concert. Theresa May U-turns on funding costs of dealing with Manchester bombing.